Hello and welcome to another Outsider Club Chart Wars. It is Thursday, June 12th. I'm Brit Ryle. This is my colleague and good friend, Christian DeHamer. We call him the Hammer because he always nails it. And speaking of, maybe a month ago, one of the earliest chart wars we did, Hammer recommended Red Cat, the drone maker, at $5. Things hitting $9 today.
Red
Unbelievable.
Cat, drones,
Like I
bitches.
Good kitty. Good kitty. Like I said, Hammer always nails it. And anyway, as usual, I'm giving Hammer the first punch this week. So, Hammer, let me have it.
All right. This is what we're doing today. We're talking about platinum here. Let me see if I can share my screen. You see that?
You've shared your screen.
Huh? Yeah, you see that?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
It
So
looks good.
here's what we're doing. This is platinum. Platinum is a metal that comes with palladium. They call them PGM metals. Anyway, so here you can see down here, it just broke out. It like look at this. This goes back what to 2016, this consolidation pattern, and it just
Mhm.
got huge on strong volume. You have the trend line down and broke it twice. And so the last I mean, so if it breaks this point here at like 12, what is that? That's like 1279. We're at 1261 right now. So if it gets above like 12, if it gets to 13, say, it's off to the races and we're going to 18, which is, what's at about 30%. But like
Yeah.
this is all the resistance there is topped out here at like 22. And so like if it breaks that, you're off to the races. And so how do you play it? You can look at there's two ways to play it. You can buy the ETF. Here's the ETF. It's Granite Shares Platinum ETF, ticker PLTM, and it just trades at 1/100th of the platinum price. And you can see strong volume down here. The same move we have 2 days of a breakout. This is I think this is a 10-year chart. Yeah, and so you can see the MACD crossed over below and it's going large. The tri-directional indicator is just turning bullish right here. If you're trading this, I'd wait for a pullback here. You probably won't get a big one, but you'll get a little one and just buy the heck out of it. Here's the miner. It's an Impala Platinum Holdings. And you can see too, like the three line moving average is just turning bullish. The MACD is bullish. Huge volume here. The reason platinum's been in decline in a supply deficit for 3 years now. They're not getting enough. It comes out of it's mined in Russia and in South Africa. Russia obviously is at war, and South Africa is having like energy production problems. Like they don't have enough electricity to feed the mines, and they're also having a lot of strikes, and so they're not getting enough platinum and palladium to the world markets. Platinum and palladium are used in catalytic converters, electronics, hydrogen fuel cells. So demand's constant and rising, and the supply's not there. And it's been held down for like years and years, like almost 10 years now. And so when it runs, it'll run. And the good news about Impala is they have mines in Zimbabwe, and so they can avoid the dual threat of Russia and South Africa. You hear me, Britt?
Mhm.
When this thing
Yep.
runs, it's going to go up 500%. You should buy some Impala on the next pullback. If it fills that gap at 8, just mortgage your house.
Okay.
Don't
That I
mortgage.
will do that. I think I might mortgage your house actually. Seems like that might work for me better.
Tell your grandma and put it
That's a
in.
great that really is a great looking chart though. I mean, this thing is seriously breaking out. I like
They
it.
have a trailing PE of 4,
That's nuts.
and
That's nuts.
the revenue was up 15% when they reported in February. That's when the price was down. They're going to blow away, like not maybe not this quarter, but the next quarter. They're just going to destroy it.
It's wild that so few people are paying attention to that. It really is. All right,
Nobody's
all right.
talking about palladium or platinum. Yeah.
Here
Anyway, go
comes
ahead.
my. Go ahead. What? I'm sorry.
What do you
Okay,
got?
here comes my counterpunch to Hammer's awesome Palladium idea. This is a 6 month chart of Uber, which we've been bullish on Uber for a bit. The whole Robo-Taxi ecosystem we like a lot. Uber is the go-to Robo-Taxi platform. Waymo's run on the Uber platform in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Phoenix, Austin. It's coming to Atlanta and Miami and Washington, D.C., all over the next 6 months as it spreads to metropolis areas around the cities. They're partnered with Wave, a British autonomous vehicle company, for a London launch coming early in 26. And they're partnered up with China's Pony AI and We Ride for Middle East launch, which is coming very soon,
Tony's been
and other
running, hasn't it?
places in Southeast Asia. It's really wild. And all the autonomous companies, basically, except for Tesla, are going with Uber as the platform,
Yeah.
upon which you hail the rides. They did $45 billion in trailing revenue. Their profit margins are 27%, and operating cash flow is $8 billion. Very strong financially. Um, when the fiscal 2025 ends in a couple quarters, the PE is expected to be about 30. Fiscal 26, the PE falls to 24 because of revenue increases. Um, it's not expensive, and it has a tendency to really blow out earnings. Fourth quarter of 2024, Uber reported a $1.20 in earnings when analysts were looking for 40 cents. Then in the first quarter of 2025, this is just ridiculous. They reported $3.21 a share when analysts were looking for 48 cents. Just absolutely crushed it. It has a trailing PE of 15 based on those numbers. The potential for future blowouts is definitely there as they, move around the globe, especially with the Robo-Taxi platforms. Now, the reason I bought some call options on it today, Christian, is the little pattern I've got circled in these two things, right? Um, this 3 day advance, you got one right here, and then you got a little pullback to support. We're doing that right now. The result of the last time I did this was a 10% run in 2 days. Um, I think it's got a decent chance to do that again. I love the stability of the stock, and I think it can. I think it can make a nice jump sometime in the next like 3 or 4 days. And just so everybody knows, Hammer bought it right here. He bought it on this day, right at support. We were talking about it. He said, I think I'm going to buy some Uber right here. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a good spot to me too. So once again, that's why we say Hammer always nails it.
And when's
All
uh
right, you
when's
guys.
when's the Tesla Robo-Taxi day?
Man, I don't know. It keeps changing. I think it's the 22nd now. It was supposed to be today. And
Yeah.
I feel like yesterday, Elon Musk woke up and was like, wait, what day is it again? Holy crap. I'm not ready to.
Yeah, but that's probably why we got this little sell-off, right? And
I don't know. In some respects, I think that, well, yes, that's why I think, yes. The sell off over the last couple of days, yes, because people think that Tesla is going to be an Uber killer. And I mean, there's just no way. Uber's got way too deep partnerships with way too powerful people. And it's just easy because Uber, it's plug and play basically. You want to run your stuff on Uber's platform, great. Here's how you do it. It's very simple. That's going to be another hurdle for Tesla to deal with. They have to build their own app, which I'm assuming they have, but I haven't heard anything about it. And then people are going to have to download it. People already have the Uber app. Makes it a pretty powerful company in my opinion.
yeah.
I very much like it. All right, gang. That is. Ooh, I'm going to stop share for this part as we sign off. That is this week's Chart Wars from Outsider Club. Once again, he's Christian DeHamer, the Hammer, and I'm Brit Ryle. You guys take care.
Hurrah!